to another edition of Wow Wednesday with Madison County 4-H and me, Miss Beth. Today we are going to make a pecan pie. Yes, pecan pie. Not pecan, pecan. And we have it a lot of times at Thanksgiving, but I have it at Christmas. I love pecan pie, can't you tell? So this is what we're going to need for our recipe. Calls for 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt, 3 eggs, taken from my chickens at my house, 2/3 of a cup of sugar, 1/3 of a cup of melted butter, 1 cup of corn syrup, 1 to 1.5 cups of chopped nuts. I usually do about 1.5 cups, sometimes more. I like pecans. And 1/2 of a teaspoon of vanilla. And you gotta have a pie crust. Now I've kind of cheated a little bit and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But let's get started. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to take our sugar, 2/3 of a cup of sugar, put it in there. And we'll put our eggs in there, our 3 eggs. Our butter. A little bit of salt. Our sticky corn syrup. This was 1 cup of sticky, yes, sticky corn syrup. Get it up. That was the oven. You preheat the oven to 310 degrees. It's ready to go. Okay. Then we will put in our 1/2 of a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. Perfect. And mix her up. I usually use my big mixer, but I didn't want to bring it today, so we just use our little hand mixer. Okay, so that's all mixed up, and that's what it looks like. Okay, then our next thing we have to do, add our pecans. There we go. We'll stir those in. You know what's really cool about this is that, you know, once this bakes, pecans rise to the top, and you got all the goodie at the bottom. So the pecans will rise to the top. Now, we'll set that aside just a minute. You know, I told you that I kind of cheated a little bit. Well, I didn't make my own pie crust. I bought it. And you can buy frozen pie crust, which are fine, or you can buy these rolled pie crust that I kind of like. They're kind of fun to play with. It's kind of like a pizza. You got, whoa, flip it around like a pizza. Well, no, don't do that. I like to play sometimes. So we take our pie crust. We flop it in our pie plate. And we're going to spread it out. Make sure there's no air bubbles in there. Another thing that you can do is you can take, I don't have a fork with me, but you can take and just poke a little bit of holes around. So if there is any air caught up under there, it'll come out. Okay? So there's my pie plate. Ready to go. So now what we have to do is we have to transfer this goodie into our pie shell. So here we go. Yep, pour it all in there. Get all of it out because you want to make sure you got a lot of pie there. Okay. Remember I said the pecans will rise to the top? Well, guess what? This pecan pie is ready for the oven. So we will bake it at 310 degrees for 1 hour. So let's go to the oven and put it in and get ready for heavenly scents from the kitchen of pecan pie. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen. Oven, ready to go. Preheated to 310 degrees. Pecan pie, ready to go. Put it in the oven, leave it alone for 1 hour, let it bake, and we'll come back and see just how it turns out. Keep your fingers crossed. Easy does it. Now we wait. All right, well, it's been an hour. Let's take a look at our pie and see how it looks. Oh, goodness. Look at that pecan pie. It is ready. We will let this little thing cool. Mmm, yummy. So make you a pecan pie. It'll be good. You guys have a great day. And we'll see you next time. I'm going to go enjoy some pecan pie.